The subject is 71, retired 11 years, spent his whole working life measuring where one piece of land stops and the next one starts. Good at it. Careful. The kind of man who keeps every field book he ever filled. So when a neighbor asked him to settle a fence dispute, he went looking for an old job, a boundary out past the western edge of town. He remembers it clearly. Walking the line, the chain paid out. Hot morning, dry grass. He remembers the year, 1987. He pulled the plan to check. His name is on it. His handwriting. His stamp. That part he expected. The date on it he did not. Here is the problem. The firm he worked for keeps its own records. Payroll. Sign-on paperwork. The lot. According to all of it, he did not start there until 1991. 4 years after the morning, he remembers. Before that, he was somewhere else entirely. Different town, different work. There is a tax file that agrees. There is a reference letter that agrees. Everyone agrees except him. And the plan. The plan is dated 1987, signed in his hand, stamped with a license number the licensing board says was not issued to him until later. He has read it 4 times now, sat with it. It does not change. Neither does he. He drove out to the land itself. 2 things worth saying. The fence line he remembers pegging is exactly where he pegged it, down to the bend near the old gum. Whoever built the actual fence built it on his marks, and the pegs are the right age. A soil scientist would call them decades in the ground. He did not need a soil scientist. He knew the wood. So the line is real. The work got done. The land was measured by someone who knew what he was doing. In a year, the records say, he was 300 kilometers away doing something else. He stood at the fence a long while. Then he drove home. He was not upset. That is the part that stays with a person. One more record does not fit, and it is worse than the others. The original field book for that job, not the finished plan. The rough one, the one you fill while you are actually out there walking. It exists. It is in the firm's archive, and it is in his handwriting. Opened and dated the week of that hot morning in 1987. The firm's own log shows the book was checked out and returned by him 4 years before he was hired. The index pulled the firm's record of the record. That layer is where it stops. The entry that would say, who filed the book first cannot be found. The index did not flag this as missing. It simply moved to the next line and kept reading. Sit with the shape of it. The land was measured. The measurements were correct. The marks held for decades. Every physical thing agrees with the man. Every written thing, except his own hand, disagrees. The index has no trouble here. It records that the work happened in 1987, and that the worker did not exist there until 1991. And it files both as true, one under the other. No note between them. It does not ask which came first. That is not a question. It is built to have. He keeps the plan on the wall now. Says he likes knowing he did good work. Whenever he did it. Status on this entry is pending review. No corrective action has been scheduled at this time.